Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would say welcome to the stream, but I seem to... One second. That's better. Hello and welcome everyone to week 4 of the Death Stranding live stream here on YouTube with your boy Adam the Chuck. And today, we begin from what I have been told. I have been told by a reliable source that we are going to be getting into the nitty-gritty of the next phase of the story. A couple things just for anyone new here, as always. Streams will be every Friday starting at 7 to 7:30 and will run from anywhere from 2.5 to 3.5 hours. I also want to issue an apology. I didn't realize until late into the stream last week that the audio in-game was like 3 seconds behind. So I've made some changes. Hopefully that fixes the issue. And yeah, let's have a grand old time, ladies and gentlemen. I should also apologize if I seem a little discombobulated because my computer, while I was trying to get everything set up just before we started the stream, decided it wanted to be the slowest piece of junk in the world. Probably because it's like, you need to update. And I'm like, no, we're going to update after the stream. And then it's like, no, we're going to be like running at a snail's freaking pace. But we're here now and we're having a grand old time. So let us begin. Oh. That was not the button I wanted to press. Cool action figures, buddy. I gotta go over here to the door. Gotta leave the private room. Oh.
Brought you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm going to take you wherever you want to go.
All right. So, that was interesting. I still don't know what the hell's going on with Mr. Mads Mikkelsen. 1 second, I just want to see something.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Just want to see if the audio is working as intended, which it seems to be. Good. Okay, good. Good. I think we're okay now. Right, let's get back on track. So, now, head for Lake Knot City. Head for the harbor. It wants me to head to the harbor. Wait, where? Oh, it wants me to head there. Okay. Now. What do I have on my... Got... Let me check what's on my person again. Orders, files, supply routes, bridge links, main, no. Cargo. I've got a hematic grenade. I've got one. I've got another there. Those are got 5 apiece, I think. That one's got 3, I think. 5, 10, 13. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, we'll carry on.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
No, you have a pleasant journey. Crab. There be crabs on the road. Oh, damn! What the hell? No. I don't. Uh-oh. Oh, we don't seem to have a choice in this matter. Whoa, damn. Wait, they're dragging us along. Uh-oh. Now we're covered in slop. Well. Oh, what the fuck?
The name's Higgs, the particle of God that permeates all existence.
Cool mask.
Ah, so it was you that dragged him into all this. Bloodied but unvowed. Huh. What's that? Bridget Strand is dead. America's last president dead and burned. Oh, and now the girl's been chosen to take Mommy's place. Well, that won't wash. She's not cut out for politics, is she? Oh, but don't worry. I'll find her. I'll keep her real safe. You see, I've come to understand the truth of the Death Stranding. Oh, there's so much you people don't know. The girl, for instance, she's not like you or me. Dooms ain't her thing. And she's more into destruction on a worldwide scale. An extinction entity. Oh, it's so hard to form connections when you can't shake hands. Fortunately, I've got a good connection to the other side. Now you're no bridge. To me, I'm bound to all of it. This world, that world, and our sweet little angel of death.
What the heck? What's wrong with your fingers, brother boy? Your fingers. Oh, what? What the? Oh my dear Lord, what the hell? Squid boy.
You're on the menu. All it'll take is one itty-bitty void out to blow us all to kingdom come. So how about it? Aren't you getting tired of the grind? Isn't this what you've been waiting for this whole time? A game over.
Oh, hell.
Heads up, Sam. According to our damage assessments, it would only take a single void out to total Port Knot City. A single BT allowed to make contact with a civilian would be enough. We can't let that happen.
Okay, where do you need me to go
You've
then?
got to deal with that BT right now.
No, I need that! Oh shit! Climb up, boy. I need to get tools and shit. I need this. No. Oh, you got a hell bar? Shit. Oh, damn. I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't ready for a boss battle. Oh, fuck me sideways. Fuck me sideways. What the hell, boy? Get up there, Sam. Baby, I know, it's scary. It's scary, big time scary. Get up on the bus, magic school bus. Holy Jesus. Get up there, Sam. Start throwing, boy. Let's go. Let's go. Get up there. I need more blood bags. What the hell? Why do I not? I need more blood bags, boy. I need more blood bags, boy. I need more blood bags, boy. Okay, we're gonna drop you. I wasn't ready for this. Just start throwing them. Come on, this has gotta be it. One more for the team, for the win. Oh, damn. That's not it. Did it kill him? You stupid fuck. I see a sea full of seas. I need what that no, you gotta be goddamn kidding me. I need more blood bags. Oh shit. Thanks, buddy boy. Baby, I know, please stop crying. Please stop crying. You're making me sad. You making me sad. Where the hell did you go? Oh, there you are. There, got him. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Slow-mo time. Slow-mo time. Oh, damn. What the hell? Bruh. I was not ready for that. I was not ready for to be fighting doing Squid Game. Squid Game shit. Yeah, imagine playing this game just absolutely tripping balls. Good lord. Anyways, welcome to the stream. They only gave me an A for that? They only gave me an A for that? Fuck you. Fuck you, diehard man, you. Give me an A. Buddy, I was not prepared. I had to fight a squid. What a load of horse shit. Okay. And you still want me to go to the harbor.
Incredible. Simply incredible. For the first time in history, a human being has defeated a BT. Were you not a repatriate, I doubt it would have been possible. Not only does contact with your fluids pose no risk of triggering a void out, but in much the same way as your car is rejected by the beach. Your blood can be used to expel BTs from our world and return them to the other side. You've given us hope, Sam. Perhaps we may yet be saved.
Be proud, my friend. Amelie's still waiting for you in the west. Head to your boat. It's ready. Get those supplies to Lake Knot City. We're just getting started.
Do I have the supplies for Lake Knot City? I got blood bags everywhere. Gonna need to put some boots on. Oh, what? That didn't change my boots. I need to put on my boots. On boot clip. That's the one I need. That's right. Okay, there we go. Oh, I need to confirm. That's what happened. Okay. Okay, but do I actually have supplies on my back? Guess they're already on the boat? Okay, we gotta go back. I'm so confused. Tell me, get those supplies. Get those supplies to Lake Knot City. What supplies? Literally, it just says go to the harbor. It said go to the harbor. Then I fought this giant ass squid. Met this guy named Higgs, who's leading the terrorists. Whatever, the Homo whatever the hell. Homo sapien crazy gang.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam.
Like
Porterbridge.
I just don't. What is going on? Okay, we're gonna need. Skip that. You're welcome. Oh, dear Lord. Heaven help a man. Sweet. So gonna need yeah. Actually, let me see. I got a PCC as well. That is not looking hot. So we're gonna recycle that. I've still got 2 ladders that are in. That one's not in the best shape. This one's still in good shape. From Ginger Nugget. Cheers, brother man. Don't know who you are. Love the PFP though. Get that. Thank you. The Bridget Foundation. La 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 la. Oh dear. Now I definitely need to fabricate equipment. I need a PCC. Yep. And I think we're good for that. Says I got 7 of them. Need boots. Get another one of these. I think the PCC we're gonna put there. Attach you to the boot clip. Tool rack attached to soup. Do I have any spots I can put it? No. Excuse me. Let's put it on the tool rack. Probably just get rid of the climbing anchor. I haven't used it for anything. Ladders, at least it can be justifiably like better to have and not need it. And I mean climbing anchors too, but I don't know. Rather just spelunk it, if you will. Rather just spelunk it. Used. Oh, what? What's this used blood bag? Cool. They still want me making runs. But I think if I'm got the blood bags, because like orders, I got no orders. But it still wants me to go to the harbor. Get the supplies. To Port Not, Lake Not City. But what supplies? Is all the blood bags I'm carrying? Guess we're gonna see Fragile again. Haven't seen her in a hot minute.
Gonna catch a ride on that boat, Sam?
No, I thought
Before you
I'd
do,
walk on
be
water.
aware that you'll have to leave behind any cargo you haven't gotten around to delivering. It'd be a shame to abandon something important, though, especially if you were close to finishing a run. My advice, put that stuff in your private locker in Port Knot City. Or, if you're feeling responsible, you could just delay your boat trip until you've tied up loose ends. It's your call.
What? Half-life symbol? Oh dear. Take part in ranked nightmares. Select examine figures in your private room, then select ranked nightmares. I don't think I will. I'm gonna look at emails first. This sounds kind of stupid, but I've started thinking of it as his alter ego or something. It was his dream to go west with the second expedition, right? He never made it, but if his favorite toy does, it almost feels like it would make up for it at least a little. You know the little guy. You show the little guy the sights now. You hear? Lord knows I'll never get to see him. Damn. Damn. I find it hard to believe that we won't be able to return. Or maybe not. Musician? What? Odd. Jesus, tracking. Oh, man. Oh, lordy. Let's just get on this boat. Off limits? Yeah, not to me, motherfucker. Nope. More story.
Snack?
You came through then.
I don't break that easy. Name notwithstanding.
You saw that asshole too, right?
Higgs. He's the leader of a separatist group.
Seemed to me like he was controlling that BT.
That's level 7 for you. Higher, maybe.
Seems like you know a lot about him.
Used to work together. Guess you could say we had a contract.
You did business with terrorists? Whoever pays, huh?
He wasn't like that back then.
Of course not.
So what's your angle? You want to save the world, or you want to fuck it all up like him?
I just wish things were different, all right? Here's all right.
Nice boat.
Don't worry, she still floats.
I mean, she probably doesn't.
Come on, we're the only cargo left.
This is something that I find really strange with Japanese developed games. They love the eye contact into the camera. Like, they just stare into the camera like this. Because, like, you're taking the perspective of the player character. And I really don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. Now, maybe that's just because I struggle with making eye contact. So that's maybe just a me thing. But generally, I see it a lot in Japanese developed games. And why? I don't get it. I don't find it adds anything to the scene when they do that. If anything, again, this could just be a me thing. It makes me a little uncomfortable. So, if someone can explain why they do that, please do. Because I find it so odd. Anyone to the Lonely Islands? I'm on a boat.
We should get there tomorrow.
They gon' fuck later. Calling it now. Oh, Sam, stop being such an introvert. Okay, maybe not. Okay, I take that back. Check it on the BB.
I told you before, Sam. The past just won't let go. Listen, I have something to ask of you. It has to do with that asshole, Higgs.
He's gone, fallen asleep, hasn't he? Oh, here we go with Amelie.
Sam. Sam. Do you remember?
It's almost time to go, Sam. I had no idea until you told me. No idea that I was alive. Living is no different from being dead if you're all alone.
Poor Mom. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. Did you forget how to go home? Come on. I'll take you halfway. And then you can do the rest by yourself. Better now? I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me. We used to play together a lot in this place.
You brought me here. I couldn't make the trip on my own.
So long as you have a body to return to, you can't come and go as you please.
So you can't just come back east through here.
Not until you make us whole again, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me.
What the fuck? What is going on? What? I just. What? I just. Jeez. Finish the rest of this real quick. I don't get it. I don't get it. Again, Amelie, my dear, you are such an uninteresting individual. My God. Just, oh dear. And now we are in the city again. Lake
I don't know
Knot.
how you sleep. Need to pick me up? Welcome to Lake Knot City. What?
Nothing.
Let's go. This cargo is from Port Knot City, bound for Lake Knot. I'll leave these up to you. The dispatch terminal is up ahead. In the meantime, I've got some business to attend to. Later, alligator.
Oh, later, alligator. Come on. Oh my days. Deliver all three. Okay. Okay, so that we got the load. think... Oh, what the hell? Oh, we don't have that far to go. I think. We got literally nothing. Why can I not... Look at this shit! Yeah, I know I'm carrying too much cargo. Thank you. Gotta reorganize all this shizness. Suit there. And throw some of these in the utility pouch. Oh, can't put them in the utility pouch. Guess they're staying there. Bridge boots. Okay, cool. I think we're good. Up the stairs we go. Oh, damn it. Alright, pausing the music. Gotta pause because of the music. I don't want to get DMCA'd. I think I just saw a cat on my patio. Kitty. Ooh! Can I get the truck? Can I take the truck? God damn it, can't take the truck. Okay, so where the hell am I supposed to go? Port Knot City. Lake Knot City. I can just go through here. Looks that way. I will say, I just want to say, despite my gripes about some of like the occasionally, let's just say, less than ideal dialogue and some of the staging of the cinematography, the cutscenes all in all are really well done. Well, let's not take away anything from the quality of the cutscenes. Like this is what great motion capture can do. And I wish more games would do that. Would try to use motion capture if they can. It's like one of my biggest gripes with like Assassin's Creed Shadows. I actually don't mind that game. Like I like that game, but some of the some of the cutscenes with like characters and stuff when they don't use enough motion capture in that game, and it drives me insane. Because the motion capture is great, but then like some of like the dialogue scenes where they use like that robotic, almost stilted kind of animations, it just looks sticky. And then you get games like this where it's almost all motion capture and cutscenes, and it's just consistently excellent. I just wish at times the dialogue was not so obtuse. not so there's a word I'm thinking of, like, repetitive at times, and that some of the cutscenes weren't so like exceedingly drawn out. Like I've said before, I like long cutscenes, but they have to earn the right to be long. And a couple of them, like the one we just saw at the beach with Amelie, while Sam was having a snooze. What? Like I that didn't earn the right to be that long. It didn't earn the right to be that long, in my opinion. Part of that is because I think, again, Amelie is just woefully uninteresting and frankly snooze-inducing. But, you know. Again, that's just my opinion. Yeah, it looks great because I only had to go like maybe 300 yards. Ceramics can now be used at all UCA-affiliated facilities. The amount of materials that can be used in Lake Knot City has increased. Cool, good stuff. Awesome. And now I guess after this, we gotta patch him into the network. Link 'em up, boy. Cool beans. So is there now just a giant lake or whatever right across the heart of the American Midwest? Is that what we're to understand? Sweet. Smoke emitting decoy. Preppers. The lake at ground zero. Ooh, baby. Clearly. You're welcome. Have a good night. Oh, I'm sorry. I realized it was still on mute.
It was different. Peaceful. The three cities out there, Lake, Middle, and South Knot, were all on board with our plans for reconstruction. Fragile Express was contracted by all three and kept supplies moving. and people connected. But that all changed a year ago, when the Separatists carried out their attacks. One took out Middle Knot City. They detonated nukes from the old days. Half of South Knot City went up in the other. Casualties were devastating. Bridges doesn't have the resources to link up the remaining cities on its own. We need to secure the support of everyone, even those who want nothing to do with the UCA. Impossible as that may seem.
The situation has changed dramatically since Bridges 1 first went west. The destruction of Middle Knot in particular forced us to adapt a new strategy. It's like Amelie said, we don't have the time or resources to construct another knot on that scale. That's why we've taken to cutting deals with preppers and the like. Our only recourse is to utilize their shelters to bolster the strength of the network.
Takes a special kind of person to live out here on their own. The kind that'll tell us to fuck off if we ask them to join the UCA.
Oh, we know. No one's expecting them to say yes up front. But even if they don't like dealing with most people, they got on okay with Fragile Express.
Don't tell me. You want us to use her credentials to get in good with them?
Bingo. She's agreed to it too.
And in exchange, she gets...
Nothing really. A chance to get back at Higgs, I suppose. I can't blame her for wanting one. He took everything from her and then some. Time healed some wounds, but not hers. The work ahead won't be simple or easy, but it needs doing. Get some rest for now. We'll talk more later.
And now then we go down. Down, down, down again. Sleep. Oh, for... Oh, more Amelie bullshit. I'm gonna need another beer. Real quick.
Here.
For me?
It's called a keeper. It means knot in old words. You can also use it to count stuff. I add a knot when I make a friend.
Okay. Then how about I add another knot every time I see you? This must be very important to you if you were able to bring it here. Very special.
It is special. I made it for you.
Oh, little baby
Treasure it,
Sam.
Sam.
Little baby Sam. Samity Sam.
Something to eat?
Keep offering the
Why are you
cryptobiotes.
Ask your boss man.
here? No. I mean, why are you here?
Got a delivery for Porter. You're gonna need this on the road ahead. This will ID you as an associate of Fragile Express. It's woven from my blood and chiral crystals. Think of it as a kind of bond. Preppers around these parts won't give you trouble so long as you've got it. We were the only people making deliveries out here. This was our territory. Until Higgs fucked it all up.
God damn it, Higgs.
Me, the Express, our reputation, all of it.
And now you want to fuck them back. On your own.
I'm not on my own. The cave, Port Knot City, next to your bed. So far apart, yet somehow we keep meeting. All that BT country in between where I should have been caught in the void out. Yet here I am. Here I am.
You can use the beach?
I have a beach. You've got yours. I've got mine. I use it to jump across space. I can't conjure out BTs the way Higgs can, but I can go after him, chase him to the beach. Problem is, everyone's got their own way in. I'm only allowed to pass through the beach I know and understand. I'm sure you've heard the term multiverse.
You all right?
The jumps take a lot out of me. Suck my blood dry. You're going to Edge Knot City, right? Place is full of terrorists. But if you're dead set on it, then you're gonna have to deal with Higgs sooner or later.
Look, I make deliveries, killing monsters and terrorists. It's not what I do.
What if we did it together? I could use my power to help you.
Ooh.
We don't have to want the same thing to be on the same side. I could send you across my beach. To any place the Chiralian's thick enough. Any place connected to the Chiral network.
What do you expect in return?
I expect you to think it over. Here. Call it an incentive.
Just take the damn
And call
bracelet?
me if you need me. This will keep us connected. See you when I see you.
Okay. So Fragile's got a bone to pick with Mr. Higgs. Ooh! Fast travel. Any items you can will be placed in a private locker. What? Damn. Damn. All right. I'm going to grab myself a drink. So we will be right back. And we're back with a brand new rap. Okay. Examine the table. Put on the sunglasses. Get geared up. Yeah, I see it. I see it, Yosemite Sam. Can I go look at it? Use the sink. Try another one. One more. No, not that one. Jesus. One. One like. Come on, there's got to be more. Already did one. God damn. There. To my annoyance, I thought that they automatically saved those, but they don't. And I was annoyed because I'm like, I can't stop just pulling pics on the internet when I do my, hey, guess what? Stream tomorrow posts. All right. They probably could, oh, Jesus. Brother man, I just wanna go use the toilet. Killmeister, good to see you. I think I already got one with the finger guns. Also, you were not kidding last week when you said there was going to be a lot of story stuff. I wasn't prepared for the damn squid coming out of the black goo. I was not ready for it, but I was not ready for it, Bubba. But I got him. I got the sun gun. Had me tripping big time. Had me tripping.
EX grenade number 1.
Now that we've done the absolutions, we can go take a shower. How many did you add to the counter? At least 3, maybe 4 or 5. You missed me do a small mini rant about Amelie again. Or me ranting about Amelie again. We just had a couple scenes where he was having a snooze and met with Amelie on the beach, and I'm just like, dear God, again? But we met with Fragile. Does it want me to? No, it wants me. Activate terminal. Excuse me. But we crossed the lake. The big lake that had me going, what the hell is, how's there an ocean in the middle of the, cutting across the Midwest? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's ground zero of the Death Stranding. I'm like, oh, that would explain a lot. First time we've welcomed so much as a turd in what must have been Some folks were even saying everything east of Ground Zero must have been wiped out completely. She'll just be a MacGuffin until later. See, I don't have an issue with MacGuffins because MacGuffins have a place in storytelling. They've existed since time immemorial. This is the thing I've always said about cliches. Cliches exist because they're useful. Right? We always put a negative connotation on tropes and cliches and how they often get overused in storytelling. But the thing is, they keep getting used because they're effective. Same with MacGuffins. They're effective. The challenge is to make whatever it is, cliche, trope, or MacGuffin, unique. Amelie is just boring. And, well, I mean, like, the hook of the story is interesting. I'll give it that. Absolutely. The hook of the story is there. And now we've just gotten the further hook about, we've now met Higgs, who wants to, for whatever reason, just destroy everything because he's got like a death wish or whatever. Because he's probably some doomsday whatchamacallit. And now he's got Amelie as his prisoner and probably going to do some bad things now that he knows that Bridget is dead. And now there's no actual acting president. That's cool. The problem is Amelie's just not interesting as an individual. So as a MacGuffin, she's fine. But as a character, she's just not compelling. Or I should say, interesting to listen to. And the thing is, like, and I think I said this before back on week 2, she almost doesn't seem like she wants to be there. She doesn't seem at all interested in being there. She's just going through the motions. And whether that's due to how her actress was directed, or whether that's just the actress herself just not being interested, which is almost seems worse, I don't know. But thankfully, like, Sam's interesting, Fragile's interesting, Dead Man is interesting, Heartman's just creepy, Die Hard Man is annoying, but at least he's got some semblance of personality about him. Amelie just dead weight. But unfortunately, necessary dead weight, because she is, as you say, the MacGuffin. Which again, I know I'm repeating myself, is not a bad thing. Every story needs a hook, and if it has to be a MacGuffin or a trope or a cliche, fine. Just make it interesting. It'll make more sense later. All I can say about... Okay. I'll withhold any more ranting. In that case, now that you say that, I will withhold any more ranting. Because what I'm getting, what I'm sensing is there's a reason why she is behaving the way she is. So I'll withhold any ranting. Then again, every time Amelie appears on screen, I will probably still groan and sigh and just, ugh. But I'll say no more then. So. Oh, hold up. I actually wanted to check my objective. Bring South Knot City into the chiral network. Okay. Referring to is much later, but yeah, there's a reason she's acting that way. Okay. I will bear that in mind. Though, and I mean, I'm not unique when I say this. Uninteresting characters, when it comes to storytelling, particularly in video games, uninteresting characters are the bane of my existence. Call me controversial. Starfield has more interesting characters. But that's saying a lot.
Maybe. Can you hear me? Steady.
He's also got me piqued my interest every time I've seen him. Mads Mikkelsen's character has got
Sam,
me.
access the Lake Knot City delivery terminal.
I'm getting there. I'm going on a tangent. Give me a second, Die Hard Man. Mads Mikkelsen's characters has also got me really piqued. Like, what's his deal? I've got theories, or a theory, but he has my attention, and not just because he's a glorious Danish man. But Killmeister, I should say thank you for that information, because up until you told me all that, I have been dreading every scene with Amelie. Just dreading. It's like, oh God, are we going to have to deal with Amelie? But now I'm going to try and come into those scenes with a different perspective. Like I said, I have a theory about Mads Mikkelsen's character, but I don't want to spill the beans too soon. I know you've played the game and watched other streams, as you mentioned in the past, but I don't want to necessarily possibly spoil his character arc by voicing my theory. Am I making sense? You know what I mean? I just realized it's really hot in my condo right now.
To review, your present objective is to extend the Cairo network from Lake Knot City to South Knot City. To that end, you'll need to utilize prepper shelters as way stations. Frankly, it won't be easy. Fragile's tried to get some of them on board, but you know how preppers are. More than a few won't want anything to do with the UCA. So we've got to prove to them they're better off with us. Figure out what they need and what we can provide, and then deliver. Do that, and they just might agree to join us. All right, get to it. The list of orders is on the terminal.
All right, I won't say anything, Killmeister. But now we got to do some jobs for some preppers, which says to me obligatory side quests to advance the main story, which I don't have a problem with. In theory, it has its use. Other games have done it and done it well, but it could go one of two ways. It could be either like really, like I said, really well done, or it could be like, oh dear God, it's just grinding for the sake of grinding. But we will withhold judgment until we do these deliveries. Excuse me. I can't really read. I don't know if I've shown you guys the angle of my TV that my setup is not really how do I put this, suited for streaming. It's just a very odd setup, so I can't really read. Evo Devo unit delivery. Okay, I got that. That one to Elder to Craftsman. That one's heavy. I might come back for that one and then do these two because they're kind of in a row.
This is a somewhat unusual order. You're going to want to review the key points in the summary.
Oh dear. Yep, now starts the real FedEx simulator portion of the game. I used to do delivery as a job. My first job was working in pizza, and I ended up being a delivery driver. And then I did shipping and receiving for a cabinet and countertop company. So I kind of get the gist of the whole. Maybe it's not the same. They're not obviously the same as FedEx, but I get the grind. I get the grind because I used to do that as my 9 to 5, and I'm glad I don't anymore. Sometimes I miss it. Sometimes I do think about, ooh, maybe I could go work for like, I don't know, like working for like Purolator, but you guys, I don't think you have. Well, you're from Panama, if I remember correctly, so I don't know if you wouldn't have Purolator, but Purolator is a courier service here in Canada. So I always thought about getting back into that kind of work, and I went, no. You weren't dispatching Norman Reedus. So, what's the deets on this one? How can I shimmy?
Your destination is a shelter south of Lake Knot City. The package you're carrying contains a network-ready Evo Devil unit. A special device that applies the principles of evolutionary biology to practical problems. When used in conjunction with a chiral printer, it can recreate items from incomplete structural data. It's a prototype, but so far our trials have been successful. The client is a civilian. We call him the engineer, who's agreed to put the unit through validation testing for us. Be careful. The EDU is a delicate piece of equipment that must be handled with care. If you don't, it can and will break. Oh, and the engineer is second gen, born in the shelter. Not so good with people, but he's a whiz with machines. Or so I hear.
I knew a guy like that. Engineer, not so great with people. Very awkward. Turned out to be a kind of a massive piece of shit, so. Order details, cargo condition, fragile cargo. Very cool. How do I select? I want to look at the route. Oh. There we go. Lake Knot City. So we got mules and a river. It's no BTs. That's okay. Mules, though, that's got me a little concerned. The mules.
The client is a first-gen prepper, old school. Been in and out of shelters since before the Death Stranding. Deliveries of his medication have fallen behind, though, and he's about to run out. There's just one case you need to bring, but there are multiple packs inside. Every dose counts, so you'd best handle it with care. While the client's life isn't in immediate danger, he's probably having a rough time. Don't keep him waiting, huh?
Fair enough. Honestly, fair. And we'll come back for you later, because you're a heavy boy.
An empty container tagged with a fake ID, aka decoy cargo. Could be useful for fooling folks who can't get enough of other people's deliveries.
I still find the whole concept of the mule. I find the whole concept of the mules hilarious. You know, like they get high on delivering packages. It to me is just the funniest thing. So I don't have anywhere to. Don't really have anywhere to. Let's just get the cargo on now. It's breaking up like low bit rate. Okay. So still some refinement. Oh, probably because... Yeah, I made sure that it was going to be in sync. I think I know why it would be breaking up, though, because... Okay, what I'm going to do... I'm going to turn down the game volume a bit more. And I'm going to turn down my mic. So... to -3 decibels. So you're going to have to turn it up on your end. That's because I think I was going into the red, at least with the mic. You know, I'm going to turn it back up, and I'm going to try something. I'm going to try not to speak so close to the mic. You know, I think that's what it is. But yeah, I did some digging for the issues with the sync that we were having last time. I did some research, and I went, okay, well, I upped the bit rate, the video bit rate up to 15,000. And I think that was what the issue was. So I dropped it back down to 9. I might up it to 10 for next week and try and see, okay, where is my max? What's my max bit rate? And then I also set OBS to run as administrator, which apparently is the usual fix, because then it's able to take priority over CPU and GPU power. And since I'm not running anything else other than, obviously, the stream through YouTube, right? So a couple fixes. So that was my thing. The sync was the issue. I did notice, because I've been periodically keeping an eye on the audio. Been keeping an eye on making sure that the audio is still in sync. I did notice at one point that there was a little bit of a crackling going on. I'm like, that's a bit weird. But now it seems to have gone away, at least on my end. So, it's a work in progress. We are learning as we go. We are learning as we go. But also my PC is, it's not old, but it was designed, I built it with just being like a work PC, kind of like, you know, whatever PC. But I do need to get a new PC now that I am streaming. When you head out, I'll let you know how the game sounds. Okay, perfect. So we'll carry that on the back. Prescription medicine. Why can't you just slot it in there? I think we're good to go. I sometimes forget that this mic, even though it's considered like a beginner mic, is still like a really good quality mic. Let's get outside.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
You're passing through mule territory.
Shit.
Move fast and quiet. Because if they see you, if they catch you, to think that their parents reporters like you who risk life and limb to try and keep our country together. And now their broken children carry on the work without any understanding of what it once meant. It's a ritual to them. The delivery. An insatiable addiction. And they'll be coming for you to get their next fix.
I'm already well aware, Mr. Die Hard Man. Already had more than a few run-ins. Okay, let's plan the route. I say he's going through mule territory. That looks like a... No, that looks like rapids. Oh, I'm going way too far. Post box. Keep on going. Watchtower. Okay, I think what we'll do... Where am I? We'll get... here. Watchtower. There. Looks like that's where I need to go next. So maybe we'll cut up to the post box and then just straight to the engineer. From there, ooh, the Elder's pretty far. I think we'll
Thank
If only I had a bike. If I had a bike.
Have a pleasant journey.
If I had a bike.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Cool, a generator, but I still have no bike. A bike would be awesome. It doesn't seem like... I don't know. They made it seem like that watchtower was a lot further. But the voices sound like they have some kind of filter on them. Weird. Morgoth, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Glad you can make it. Killmeister and I are trying to troubleshoot why on God's green earth. I'm having some audio issues now. Well, more audio issues, same as last week. I'm trying to think. Could it be... Oh, I'm just trying to think what it could be. I have an idea, but I'll have to wait till the stream's done. I'm doing just dandy, Morgoth. Just dandy. It's Friday. I got a drink. Okay, I'm going to try... Okay, so the game's muted right now. You can unmute it. I don't know. Just got started this. Okay. something to muck around with. I got an idea of what might be causing it, though I don't know why it would. Oh, jeez. That was fast. I just wanted to use the watchtower to scan my surroundings. Oh, geez, Louise. What if there's one there? I can see him. What if I fight this one guy while the others are distracted? Slip by him. Come here. There. There ain't no sneaking around. We just go pell-mell to leather, or whatever that line is. Right, so the watchtower was my first objective. We kind of got there. We now need to get there. Is there a camp? Looks like a camp. Shit, again? Guess we're just going across this empty field. Just going and going and going. It's not showing. Oh, I guess because I haven't connected to the chiral network. I'm assuming this is meant to represent mule territory, maybe? No. No, probably not. Ha ha ha! Attaboy, Morgoth. Just a casual jog through the countryside. Yeah, attaboy. Well, I appreciate you boys coming on stream. I appreciate everybody who's joined the stream tonight. Because I had a slight hiccup. I was telling Killmeister earlier, I had a slight hiccup when trying to get everything set up for the stream. Where I was trying just to get everything loaded up and set up, and my Google Chrome decided it wanted to be the slowest sack of shit ever. And it was pissing me off something fierce. I had maybe like a minute to spare before we were meant to go live before. And the VOD watchers too. Thank you, Morgoth. I appreciate everybody. Okay. So what happened, Morgoth, was that, you know, I was trying to get, it was about maybe 5-10 minutes before meant to go live. And Google Chrome decided it wanted to be the slowest sack of shit possible and take its sweet freaking time. Switch to Firefox. Thing is, I've tried to use Firefox. Oh, what was it? I wanted to switch because I was having issues with Chrome a couple years ago, and it was just as bad. I think it's my internet. Even though my modem is just behind me. So, one thing to know about like telecommunications in Canada is that we don't have much choice. It's actually a fucking joke. There used to be, for internet, there used to be only three big companies, at least like where I live. There was TELUS, Rogers, and Shaw. I had Shaw for when I first moved to Alberta, and I lived in Alberta for a little while. I started with Shaw because I couldn't get TELUS out there, and Shaw was fantastic. Loved it. It was awesome. Then Rogers, which has got to be one of probably the worst out of the bunch. Like, it's just straight trash.
At least while it lasts.
So, hear my ranting, and Sam just, I was going to sit for a bit. Rogers is trash. They buy Shaw. So now technically I'm a Rogers customer, and it has been a straight joke. And of course, my stupid ass, because my contract had run out, and so I was just on month to month, Rogers called me up and said, hey, we can give you a cheaper plan. Yeah, your internet rate, your internet speed and stuff is going to take a little bit of a hit, but it's a bit cheaper. And I'm like, yeah, like, this is around the time where I just bought my condo, and it was like, okay, now I really gotta, like, you know, count my pennies here. Now, and at first it was fine, but just like in the last 6 months, it has been kind of crap. And so I'm definitely, when my contract's up, I'm going to be switching, because I'm going to be going back to TELUS. I had TELUS in the past. TELUS is great. TELUS is awesome. Because I'm stuck with Rogers right now, and it is just a joke. And I mean, I could buy out my contract if I wanted to, but that would cost me like at least a few grand to do. Because that's just obviously how it works. If you want it out of the contract, you got to buy it out. And I just, like, yeah. So it was a bit of a scare. Let's just say I've now learned my lesson. It's like, okay, got to get set up a lot earlier than like 10 minutes. If I talk to him about this, I've thought about it, but I don't know what, like, internet providers are like in your guys' countries. It's probably the same everywhere. It's like not helpful. And the thing is, it's like, it's a fairly recent thing. Other than that, like, it's been mostly okay. Like, my phone, internet on my phone works fine. It's just on my computer. So it could be, I may also just need to get a new wireless adapter for my computer. Could be that too. And there was a time. Scums. Yeah. Scums is right. When it comes to internet choice and options, Canada is the absolute worst. It's the same in Algeria. Yeah, see, it's the same everywhere, right? It's the one thing, like, I've got a lot of things to say that I don't like about the United States. Yeah, it's bad in the US too. ISPs carved up the country into little fiefdoms so they don't need to compete. Oh, I was just about to say, like, the United States has got one thing right. They got a lot of choice, but now you're saying that they don't. God. Well, what you gonna do? It's how we're all connected. It's how we're doing this. That's how we're able to stream and hang out and have a good time. By the way, the stream is smooth on 1080p 60.
Delivering cargo.
Excellent.
Thanks. Sam Bridges, I presume? I've heard of you. The man trekking across the country trying to reconnect folks. I appreciate you bringing me this. I do. Times have been tough without Fragile Express to handle deliveries. Let me just check the cargo. Huh. Wow. You took really good care of this. I'll let Bridges know how the V&V testing goes. Thanks again.
I will say that I am streaming only at 1080 because I don't have a 2K or 4K monitor. One of my regrets, before I bought my condo, I was living with my parents for a few years after I came back from Alberta, which is a totally, I don't know how well you guys know Canada's provinces and stuff, but it's a totally different province from where I'm currently living and where I'm from. But now I get what Killmeister's getting at. Oh my god, I'm so slow. That took me a second. Sounds still bad. He's not supposed to sound like that. He's on a walkie-talkie. Who, the guy that was just talking? I might have to watch the stream back when it's done processing just to double check. Because, I mean, he is a hologram. I guess that wouldn't mean he would be sounding like he's on a walkie-talkie. That's weird. And it's just the voices. That's the problem. Everything else is okay. Okay, I'll have to check my audio bit rate then. Because I'm at 160 at the minute. Okay.
I need you to understand something. It's about Fragile. You might have heard she helped terrorists, that she didn't care who got hurt. But I'm telling you, that's gotta be bullshit. Her and her people put their lives on the line to get us what we needed. She's a hero through and through. Look, I was born in this shelter. The only world I've ever known is within these walls. So when people talk about America, I can't even begin to imagine it.
I think I get what you're saying. It's like this got like some sort of a crackle going on in the background.
So yeah, I want to join the UCA.
Because I've got the actual stream playing back on here on the YouTube Live Center. I'll look into the audio bit rates after the stream and see what I can do. And then maybe I'll up the video bit rate again, but not as high as I did last time, because obviously we don't want then the audio to be out of sync.
With that, my standalone 3D printer is capable of chiral printing. Assuming it works, The Evo Devo unit should enable me to replicate all kinds of archived objects. We can rebuild America one piece at a time. In the meantime, I can use the network to see what's going on in the cities. Track mule and terrorist activity. It's like you brought me the whole wide world in that package. Thank you, Sam. Let's do business again. Oh yeah. I've got a little something I'd like you to put through its paces. An assist unit I developed myself. Works perfectly in sim trials, but I need someone to test it out on solid ground.
Which means I
And if
won't.
it makes your job a little easier, all the better.
What the? Power skeleton.
Sam, active skeletons attach to your legs and augment your physical capabilities. The one you've got there is a load-bearing AS, designed to reinforce your joints. Just wearing an AS will provide additional support, but you can also boost it to maximize its potential. Go ahead and take it for a spin. You won't be disappointed.
An active skeleton that reduces cargo burden by bearing some of the weight. The wearer's cargo skeleton capacity will be greatly increased while the skeleton is equipped and battery power is available. Simply equip to use and press L3 for an additional boost. I think I'm going to be okay, so we're going to put it in the private locker for now.
Thank you kindly. Come around again soon.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Well, now I'm kind of curious. Audio bit rate. OBS. So what Google's telling me is that standard optimal for streaming and recording is 128 to 160. High quality is 192 to 320. Question is, which can I use for my bunk setup?
All right, that's one prepper way station. 2 to go.
What happens if I turn down the game volume more? No, it's still there. Well, we'll keep it there for now. Okie dokie. Don't do anything you wouldn't. What wouldn't you do? Tell me. Something changed. Heard some stats. Stop. Yeah, I just turned it down. I turned down the game volume. Or at least the volume coming through the... oh, bloody hell. What is it called? Capture card. So maybe that might help a little. Maybe I just had it a little too high. Well, I'm not running on 2K. I'm on 1080p 60. So, okay. I see a ladder there. Climbing anchor, climbing anchor. Zip line. Zip line might be handy. Gonna be some rough country. I think what we'll do is we'll get to that ladder. On that, I'm going to turn down some more. There, negative 25 decibels. Then I'll muck around with the bit rate later. See what I can dig up. Because I want to give you guys the best possible experience I can for your viewing pleasure. BB's liking the whistle. Brother, I still haven't played the remastered for Horizon Zero Dawn yet. But it's been on my noggin. It's on my noggin. Where is that ladder even? Oh dear. This is oddly deceptive. This looks very hilly to me, and yet you know, funny thing, Killmeister, I love the Horizon games. I mean, part of the reason my channel has gotten to where it is now is because of my videos on Horizon. Thank you, Morgoth. I appreciate it, my man. What I found, to go back to your point, Killmeister, what I found with a lot of people with Horizon is that, yeah, they don't much care for the story or the world, or maybe not so much the story, the gameplay, but they either love the world or the backstory of it. And I say as someone who loves the games and loves Aloy. I mean, people ask me, like, who's your video game crush? It's Aloy. I'm not even going to deny it. And that's just because I'm a sucker for redheads. But you make a point that I've seen a lot of people make. It's like the backstory does do, for a lot of people, does do a lot of heavy lifting. Which is fine. You know, everybody finds something they like, right?
How you doing, Sam? Well, at least you know your limits, huh?
Okay. Now I gotta plan my next route. I think I'm going to try and see what this zip line's all about. But before we do that, actually, I'm gonna grab myself another drink. I'll be right back. And we're back. Had to get myself another dronk, as they say in Dutch. Dronk. Not a dronkje, not a little drink, not a dronkje, a dronk. Ah, gotcha, Killmeister, gotcha. All right. On the road again. Oh, baby, don't cry no more. Wait. Why is there a climbing anchor here? What purpose does it serve out here? This climbing anchor. Please tell me.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
We move it, move it. I don't know why I feel so disappointed considering if you look around the terrain a bit, you know, it's like, where the hell are you going to put a zip line here? Right. Okay. Of course, the shelter would be over them mountains. But I see a ladder possibly, so we're going to go here. And see if that ladder gets across the river, because then we got to go over them mountains. Aha. Here be a ladder. We'll use that. Thank you, my friend. I'm going to give that a like. Today is a good day because it's Friday. Line is a sign requesting someone put a zip line there. Okay. So, I could go over around this mountain. There looks to be a path up there. I kind of want to go around, but you know what? No, we're going to go up this way. I got a weird feeling that they'll expect most players to go around the mountain and there's going to be BTs there. And I don't feel like dealing with them right now. Not after the squid. We're going to be nice and chill today after the squid. Have you watched Mother? You know, the name Morgoth sounds familiar, but I can't say I have. It sounds familiar, but oh, that's not a path, is it? That's a gorge. Fuck it. We commit to the bit. I ain't trusting no mud. Oh, hell. Well, it says it's blue, so... Oh, but it's not gonna let me pass. That looks climbable. Come on. Oh yeah, totally passable. Just make sure to not hit those, you know, 13 grade slopes. Always like the quiet. I wish I knew what that was, but I got noisy ass fucking kids that live above me. Now, there's a little grassy knoll. That looks like that could get me to the shelter. I don't think there's no mules around. Ooh. I was just gonna ask Morgoth, how is Silo? I don't have Apple TV, but I've seen bits and pieces of Silo, and I love Rebecca Ferguson. She's an amazing actress, especially in Dune. I've only seen part 1. I need to still see part 2 before part 3 comes out. But no, I will say, Killmeister, to your point, I've said in the past in my videos, I hate puzzles. I don't like puzzles. But I like this kind of problem solving. I like this kind of problem solving where it's like, okay, how do I navigate this? Right? Like, how do I get around this issue? Oh, he's right there.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
Okay. Here's to check the audio on this one.
Delivering cargo.
I've been expecting you. You are my lifeline. I've only managed to get this far thanks to porters, and you don't ask for anything in return. You have my gratitude. Let's see how's the package. Wow, this is great. Excellent job, thank you.
Yeah, there's no wrong answers with these puzzles. Just some ways are a tad more challenging. And that's fun. Especially if you were going again. Just too low to tell. Yeah, I was just checking. That's why I was quiet for a second. I was just checking. I could still hear some crackling. The quality is better, but you're right, it is low. I think we'll find some sort of happy middle ground, like right about there. There'll be some crackling, but it hopefully won't be as bad.
associating with other couriers, things started getting scary around here. Rumors say that she caused the explosion at Middle Knot City, and there's a part of me that believes it.
What do you mean, do I got an S? Are you talking like my capture card? I have an Elgato HD60. Actually, I'll check.
But I'm not going to join the UCA. Go ahead if you're fine with that.
I have an HD60S Plus.
But preppers who don't want to be a part of the UCA can still sign a contract with Bridges to join the network. They get to use our delivery services and other basic Cairo network infrastructure, much like our full members.
Oh.
Similarly, you'll be able to use their Cairo printing facilities
I think so. I wasn't paying attention to that. I was just checking the audio.
obligated to exchange data with us. So don't expect them to share intel or help with the development of new tech. In an ideal world, everyone would be a part of the UCA, of course. But failing that, we want everyone to at least be a part of the network. They can always change their minds after the fact. The Cupid will interface differently with the terminal depending on the type of contract. So connect your Cupid to confirm.
How very kind. How very kind of them. They don't have to join now. They can think about it and join after the fact. Until, maybe when, things are calm and they'll be like, no, you gotta join us. Look at that guy. Look at the elder.
The company just got too big. Times like these, we should all keep it close and tight. That goes for couriers too.
That's okay, Morgoth. I'm not entirely clear on it either, but
Mistakes. The public's federation.
we just keep on chugging.
States, connecting all kinds of people together. It's just asking for trouble. Sorry. It's been a while since I last talked to anyone. Travel safe. See you around, then.
What do you do? You need to get the highest rank? Well, I think, if I understand correctly, they're basing your rank off of a number of different factors. Condition of cargo, distance traveled, so I think it's like the shortest distance possible, and that kind of other stuff. Now, if I activate the terminal, gotta go all the way back to... I knew I should have taken that goddamn order. But if I just go back the way I... No, maybe not back the way I came. If I go out and to the left... Yeah.
Good job, Sam. That's 2 prepper way stations integrated into the Cairo network. Just 1 more left.
I think... Because unless... I should probably look.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying
Let's get an S rank.
clear. Weapons detected. All weapons
Yes, and the criteria for these early missions is pretty low. Yeah, makes sense. I suspect there's no fast travel point here. No. Gonna have to walk all the way back to do that last prepper. Oh well, it is what it is. But I think what we're gonna do, because it's about 9:45 my time. There's a rainbow. That's not good. Oh, is that a mule camp? That's a mule camp, isn't it? And they got a twuck. kind of want to avoid them. There's timers and stuff, and getting your cargo there in pristine condition becomes harder. Oh boy. Kind of want to avoid that camp. It looks like it's a camp there. Or maybe that's the camp I'm looking at. Down below. So if I go... I think we'll call it when I get back to the city. I think it'll be okay. I like 100% games on the hardest difficulty. It's a curse. You addicted to the rush. Yeah, I've only ever 100%. Well, I shouldn't say. I've only done 100% like trophies twice. One, and they were both by accident, kind of. Horizon Forbidden West. That one I intentionally did when I realized, oh damn, I'm actually really close to completing it. And then Mass Effect 2, by complete accident, I didn't even realize I had. Because I was recording at the time and I turned off notifications for trophies because they just get bloody annoying. I think if I just go back towards the river... No, I'm going to actually... Assuming this is outside its sphere, I'm going to go here. And then we'll go somewhere like here. And then we'll hopefully get there. Oh, you kidding me? Oh, they send out a pulse, but they don't tag me because they don't have any cargo? Okay, fine. Not to worries, Morgoth. Not to worries. You're doing just fine, my friend. You're doing just fine. As I learned... Well, I'll tell you one thing, Morgoth. So the high school, or secondary schools we call it in Canada, that I went to, we had an exchange student program. So we had a lot of exchange students from Brazil, Germany, China, South Korea, Japan. I had no Japanese students when I was there, but from Japan too. And they all said the same thing, that English is the hardest language to learn. Because the rules just do not make sense. They do not make sense. So I'll say you're doing just fine, my friend. I mean, English is my native language, and I can barely speak it properly. Half the time. You have no idea, like when I'm recording for a video, how many times let me rephrase that. How many takes I sometimes have to do for just like one sentence. It's a joke. So you're doing just fine, my friend. Don't even worry about it. Okay, got to that. Ceramics. Nah, I don't want to risk the... Ooh, some shallow pools for once. Shallow-ish. Glad to hear it, Morgoth. You're very welcome. We have a strict rule in English that all rules have multiple exceptions. No exceptions. It's so true. It's so stupid. Like, English is just such a stupid language. It is just such a stupid language. Like, how does PH make an F sound? Like, God. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I do not envy anybody. Also, by the way, could this, like, why does it, just go, like, can you not just be like, hey, maybe go, anyways. I envy anybody who is trying to learn English. Or sorry, let me say that again. I feel bad. Envy is not the right word. I feel bad for anybody who has to or is trying to learn English because, dear Lord Almighty, may God be with you. May God be with you. It's just awful. We'll go around this rock. Why is it like the path needs to be so literal that it's just gonna go over the little outcrop? Does it need to be so literal? That's just dumb. It's just silly Billy nonsense. I did not think that through. It's really wanting me to go over the rocks. I think we'll take a slight detour. I'm seeing some flatter ground over there, so I think... Well, you made the path. Fair point. Fair point. I am the master of my own demise. Games, movies, and TV shows. Yeah. And the other thing, too, with English is you got to also consider all the different colloquialisms, slang. There's 2 different ways to spell favorite and neighborhood. And I say 2 different. It's like it's dependent on one single letter or not being in there. You know, it's English just is silly. It's a bastardization of Old German, French, Old German and French and Latin. So what I'll say is, Morgoth, again, you're doing just fine, my friend. You're doing a grand old job. There we go. Planes sailing here on in. I'll just say with Death Stranding here, I'm having a good time with it streaming. I severely doubt I would be if I was just doing this by myself and like just recording to get, you know, B-roll footage or something. Because at least I have you guys to chat with while I'm doing this. If I was just doing this on my own lonesome, I would just be like, you know, just snoozing. Ooh, what's that? Let's go look at that. Look at that pretty rock thingy-majiggy.
How you doing, Sam?
Oh, right, the crypto buyouts. Give me those. Gonna need those. And one thing also, Morgoth, back to your point about from games, movies, TV shows, there is no shame in that at all. Oh, God. Move, 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 move. So, here's an example. I'll give you Morgoth. My dad is Dutch. He was born in Canada, but he was born to Dutch immigrants. So Dutch is technically his first language. He didn't learn English until he went to school, and he had to learn it by himself. So he was a kid. He was a kid in the '60s, and he started school in the '60s, and we could say they were a lot less understanding then than they are now. But so he speaks Dutch fluently, but he never really spoke it at home. So some Dutch that I know, I learned from watching highlights from the Eredivisie, which is the top flight of Dutch soccer, mainly to watch highlights of Ajax. And even then, I'm like, I know, like, the word I usually say is like, it's spreken een beetje. It's like, I speak a little, but even then, that's a bit of a misnomer. It's like, I barely know enough to have a full conversation. So, honestly, man, if you're learning English through TV and movies and games, and you're already speaking and spelling and writing English this well, fuck, man, you're on top of it. You are on top of it. There is no shame in learning a language that way. I'd almost say this may be even the best way, because you're hearing it in conversation. Oh, fuck. No, I want to remove... There. You're hearing the language in conversation. Why are you not letting me... Do I really have to go through the frickin' gate? You gotta be kidding me. You're very welcome, Morgoth. You're very welcome. I'll just say, I'd love to know how to speak. I love listening to other languages. I really wish I was like a troglodyte. I also really wish I was good at learning languages. Because, like, I took French and Spanish in school. And I was decent-ish for what I learned. I've retained so little of it. Because I don't know what it is. I'm just not very good at learning languages, despite me trying to actually make an effort to learn Dutch, so I can converse with my dad in that language. So, you know, again, I'm going to keep saying it. There is nothing to be ashamed of in learning a language that way. You do what you got to do. You do what you got to do. Like, I would love to learn, obviously, how to speak Dutch, French, because that's our second language. They are one of our official languages in Canada. But I also love to learn how to speak Arabic or Persian, because I think they're beautiful languages. Just gotta find me an Arabic or Persian girl who can speak them and help me teach. I imagine you would know how to speak French, because you're in Algeria and that used to be a French colony. I've always wondered about that with Algeria. Do they speak much French? Like, just in the streets? I imagine not, though. Correct me if I'm wrong. They don't speak a lot of French, but it's present. Oh, damn, it's only 10 o'clock. Okay, let's take this order and see how far we can get before 10:30. Oh, he's not even that far.
You'll be handing this one off to a guy we call the Craftsman. Repairs, modifications, you name it, he can do it. Makes weapons too. Nothing lethal on account of his pacifism. In fact, if you give him something lethal, he'll turn it into something that isn't. A tool designed purely for self-defense. That's what the gun parts listed in the order are for. Make sure they get to him and no one else.
Interesting,
Guns make
Morgoth.
bodies.
Thank you.
Bodies make craters.
Thank you.
While you're at it,
That's
I'd also like you to transport some blood
Nice.
bags and hematic grenades. You know, the ones you field tested against BTs and delivered to Lake Knot City. You'd like to dole them out to the local porters. We've got no reason to keep them to ourselves, so I figured we may as well oblige him.
Power skeleton. I thought I have one. I think I have one in my locker. So we'll hold off on. Oh, wrong. Oh my days, that's a big boy. I guess I was right to do this as a separate one. No downside to skeletons. No, I just think I have one. I got one from what's his nuts. I think I put it in the locker, so EX grenade. Oh, no I didn't. Okay, never mind then. Let us make one. Skeleton, silver, gold. They all kind of cost the same. Something equipped to use and personal 3 in addition to boost that will allow you to sprint while carrying loads that would ordinarily struggle to lift at all. Well, I mean, we got... Oh, is it just different? No, they're all the same weight. We make exploring deliveries. Oh, so now that power that power skeleton is going to be sitting in that. It's going to be sitting in that locker in perpetuity. Oh, good. Well, if I ever find myself out that way, I'm going to rock with the gold. You know, gold is better. Oh, difference is cosmetic. Oh, really? Okay, fine. Then we'll just go with one. We'll have it. Carry my hand, carry on back. I don't want to equip it. Oh, and I can't put it on my tool belt. We'll equip it. Fuck it. Not carried. Climbing anchor. We'll just put you in the private locker. Oh. I was wondering. Okay. What I'm going to do, because I don't seem to need a ladder at the minute. Oh. Oh, I do see that. Okay. May as well. Even though it's like almost 50% damaged. What the hell? You never know. You never know. Not yet. Not yet, Morgoth. There have been some cutscenes with Mads Mikkelsen's character that are from the perspective of the baby. But those are still a mystery. There's something special about the baby. Okay.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
All right. Let's see if we can get this delivery done before 10:30. Ah, fuck. If it goes over 10:30, big whoop-de-doo da day. I think we're just gonna do a straight. Where am I supposed to go? There. Straight shot. And then we'll just make it up as we go along.
Stay safe out there. Here.
I'll try my best, brother man. No BTs. Knock on wood. No, I can't go out that way.
Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Nice thing there's a generator. So I got to get back on the path. So we'll... Do you guys think a co-op game in this game will work? That's an interesting question. I don't engage in co-op ever. I'm not a fan of it, so I can't really say. My gut is telling me no. Purely because this game is about... It kind of enforces this sense of isolation. You're doing these things on your own. So I think co-op would defeat the purpose. Oh, I guess there is with the lockers and the likes and the different, like the different structures that are left behind. So I guess that is true, that there is some amount of co-op. If we're talking co-op in the literal sense, like I'm here and there's another guy beside me and we're both making deliveries or sharing a delivery or something like that, I don't think so. I am going the completely away from... I need to go right this way. Try and find my route. It's not really designed for normal call. Yeah, in a word. Oh, this is not gonna go well. Oh no! Oh shit, I'm fucked up. Do I have my load? I lost my ladder. Fuck it. Oh no. And the mules have found me. Did I enter mule territory by... Oh, Jesus! Get out of there. While we're at it, equip this. Rip. I wasn't paying attention. Well, come on then. I'ma just run out of your territory. There it is. That's the route I'm looking for. Help me, I'm under the water. Help me. I am under the water. So long, ladder. You were never used, but you were respected for hanging on so long. Okay, I think I'm good.
Looks like a way through.
Looks like a way through? Buddy, there are many ways through if you just look around. Big mountain. Big mountain in the distance. Ooh, some more cryptobiotes. We'll gather them up. Grab that. Thank you. Now, before... This is supposed to be a nice, easy spot. Oh, dear Lord. Here am I not trying to burp. Have you seen the Horizon Zero Dawn Easter egg? I have not seen one. I have not. I wouldn't be surprised. Because Sony does love Sony affiliated studios do love their, or should I say first party studios do love their Easter eggs. Pressing the wrong trigger. Oh, brother and a half. Do I have a ladder?
Keep it up.
Still. Change footwear, equipped. Oh, that's me. No, of course I don't have another ladder on me. That's not ideal, is it? Please. Oh God, not again, not again. Oh. you had a ladder. Yes, I did. I thought I had more than one. But instead I got all these blood bags. Huh? Live and learn, right? Live and learn. Live and learn. Oh, I see it in the distance, Bubba. Why are you looking over your shoulder? Curious, because this is supposed to be, I guess... Oh. It's its own self-contained map. Interesting. So that's how they're kind of doing it. I would have thought... I had this weird feeling that it was all going to be like one big map. And then obviously, you know, take the boat. It's a whole different map. Thought, okay, that makes sense. But... why? Oh. Oh, no. God damn it. Gonna get these ready. I got a feeling we're gonna find some BTs. Too far from cargo. Oh, jeez. You just had to remind me about the ladder. You know? Something tells me... I was gonna... actually, probably not. I was gonna say, if I stay close to the water, the BTs might not be there. But then again, I think, was it last week? I got caught by the BTs. By the river. So clearly that banging by the water ain't gonna help. Cargo now eligible for delivered by others. Ladder. I'm trying to probably find BTs right now. He's just fighting for his life. I just wanted to be a ladder, Bubba. I just wanted to be a ladder. I thought to myself, when I grow up, I'm going to be a ladder, and I'm going to get spread across the river, and I'm going to help these porters get across the river. Okay, I think I'm good. I can unequip that shit. Just anytime I see rain, it's weird. So I live in the Pacific Northwest. On Vancouver Island, which is in the Pacific Northwest. And I love the rain. You know, it rains like 8 months out of the year here, and I love it. I just love it. And so when it rains in a video game, I mean, we're like, yeah, you know, I'm used to this. This has made me kind of go, it's raining. Not good. Not good. Not good, Chief. Shit, you got a whole freaking compound going on here.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected.
Fragile.
Will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Yeah. Bro, you're not gonna believe this shit. I fell in a river.
Delivering cargo.
You're not with Fragile Express, are you? Oh, I get it. Bridget is using their IDs to complete the delivery. Well, good work, son. I'll take that off your hands. Package looks
Is that Herman Hulst?
brand new. Wow. Been a while since I've seen cargo in such good shape. Thank you kindly. I know it couldn't have been easy.
Is that supposed to be Herman Hulst? I could swear that it looks like Herman Hulst. Yeah, got an S. You're probably right, Killmeister. He just based on that hologram, he looks a lot like Herman Hulst, and I would not be surprised because I've seen Conan's in there. Or sorry, I should say in the game, as so is Jeff Keighley. So it would not surprise me. Horizon Zero Dawn holograms everywhere. You have reached cargo condition grade 10. You will now be able to keep your balance more easily. Sweet!
What's your angle anyway? Everyone knows Fragile was behind the attack that wiped out Middle Knot City.
What?
Only a damn fool trusts that terrorist to deliver shit now. But here you are, filling in. Keeping her business alive for her, am I right? I swear. Can't trust anyone these days. Don't try sweet-talking me onto your little network. You know why there's been so many terrorist attacks recently? Because you all pissed them off with your talk of reuniting the country. Join the UCA. I may as well paint a bullseye on my shelter. Just keep my deliveries coming. We'll get along just fine. Don't need any trouble. Though I will say, I appreciate these hematic grenades of yours. Quality work, gotta admit. Not the sort of equipment the UCA ought to keep to itself. There's a lot of freelance porters operating in these parts, after all. If I could churn these out by the boatload and gear up those folks. Now you're good people. I can see that. And you brought my order like I asked. But it'll take more than that for me to agree to what you're asking. Chiral Network is a big step. But if you could prove to me Bridges is an organization I can trust, well, how about this? Do another run for me. I'll put the details on the terminal there.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
So, Fragile's got some connection to the destruction of that one city, Middle Knot. Recovery. Oh, God. I gotta go deal with the... Oh, never mind. Totally different spot. BTs, though. Oh, boy.
The toolkit you're looking for ought to be in my old shelter. It's been tagged, so shouldn't have any trouble finding the place. I'll unlock it remotely once you get there. Oh, and take some of those hematic grenades you brought with you. Nothing you'll want more when those BTs put your back against the wall, right? Here's hoping it won't come to that.
Oh, it will definitely come to that. It will definitely come to that. Oh, he giving me some boots, too? I already got some boots. Put that in the locker. We'll carry that in the back. Yeah, I think I already got boots on the clip. Yep. Got some boots on my clip.
Order assigned.
Okay, so I gotta go to this crater looking place. But I think has more than one BT. But I think on that note, I think we're going to call it for tonight, for this week. So thank you to everybody who joined in on the good old fun. I will certainly take a look into the audio issues that we were experiencing and hopefully rectify those for next week. So again, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have all a good night, a good weekend, and a good rest of your week. Cheers.